Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Saharra Hidayat from 8/3/2019. Here I am. I will explain a little bit about what is morphosyntax. So, morphosyntax consists of morphology and syntax, in which morphology is the study of word formation, while syntax is the study of sentence formation. So that we can say morphosyntax is the formation rules of language in different levels. Why? Because both of them taught about the formation of language in writing, but in different levels. Next, morphology. It is a branch of linguistics which breaks words into morphemes. What is morphemes? Morphemes is the smallest unit of language. Morpheme is divided into two. There are free morpheme and bound morpheme. Free morpheme is the word that have a complete meaning, so they can stand alone. While bound morpheme, the word is the word that cannot stand alone because they are incomplete meaning and should connect into another morpheme. Example of free morpheme like mother, boy, table, laptop, blanket, and so on. And while bound morpheme is divided into derivational and inflectional. Derivational is a morpheme, is a bound morpheme, while we add the bound morpheme into free morpheme, it doesn't change. It changes the meaning. But in inflectional, while we add bound morpheme into free morpheme or another word, it doesn't change the meaning. So that's the difference. While derivational is divided into prefixes and suffixes. Prefixes is affix in front of the word, while suffixes is affix in the end of the word. Prefixes such as extent, predate, misunderstand, unlike, and suffixes such as likely, happiness, rather, and so on. But inflectional only suffixes and this is usually happen in verbs and plural, such as animals, and then cooked with cooking, and gathered and gathering. So it doesn't change the meaning. Next, when we talk about morphology, maybe we will use or familiar with this term. Before I joined this class, I thought that noun, verb, adjective, or this part of speech is part of the syntax. But I think it can be morphology too, because morphology we learn about word, and word can be a noun, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun, determiner, and preposition and conjunction. Even when we learn about morphology, maybe we can find adjective that change into a noun, such as happy is an adjective. When we add the bound morpheme ness, it can be happiness, so it change into noun. And I think when we talk about morphology, we must know these terms. Next, syntax. Syntax is study of how the grammatical arrangement of words in a sentence. Then, we will be familiar with terms like subject, verb, object, complement, adverbial. Subject can consist of noun phrase, pronoun. Verb can consist of verb phrase. Object can consist from a noun phrase, pronoun, and so on. Complement can be subject, complement, and object complement, while subject complement is usually describe a subject, renames the subject, and usually use linking verb. And the linking verb is linked to the subject. While object complement, usually this is a noun, adverb, and another phrase. And adverbial, like adverb of manner, place, and time. Sorry, I think I forget from this. I haven't thought about the example. Noun is like table, car, what else? Cupboard, glasses. Verb is like cook, eat, write. Adjective like beautiful, diligent. Adverb like um, adverb of manner like carefully. And then pronoun like he, she, it, determiner like and the preposition such as in front of, in, on, by, behind, conjunction such as because, and, in, and so on. Okay, next, I will explain about my analysis to what I will explain about my task. This is the analysis of morphology and syntax. So this is the text. I think I shouldn't read this. So let's go to the analysis. Okay, I think we know about the difference of morphology and syntax. So morphology we can concern from each word. And I will start from the first sentence. Okay. At the great meeting of the animals who had gathered to elect a new ruler, the monkey was asked to dance. Okay. The word that I bold, it means this morphemes, it consists bound morpheme. So meeting, animals, gathered, ruler, and asked is the morpheme that consists of bound morpheme. So all of these bold words is have two morphemes. There are free morpheme and bound morpheme. Let's take a look. Meeting. Meet is a free morpheme, and ing is bound morpheme. Ing cannot stand alone. Animals. Animal and s or s. Gather. Gather and at. Ruler. From rule to be ruler. Asked. From ask. Add by ed or ed. And meeting, animals, gathered, ruler, and asked. They are inflectional and they are suffixes because the bound morpheme doesn't change the meaning, while ruler here is derivational because it changed the meaning. So while another word that I didn't bold, it means free morpheme like greed, elect, knew, the monkey was. This is free morph. They are free morpheme. Next, this hit it so well, with 1,000 funny capers and grimaces, that the animals were carried entirely off their feet with enthusiasm, and then and there elected him their king. So, capers, grimaces, animals carried and elected. This is they are inflectional because it 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 doesn't change the meaning, and all of them are suffixes. And for funny, entirely, this is derivational because they have different meaning with the main word or the basic word. And all of them have two morphemes, like I told before. Next, the fox did not vote for the monkey and was much disgusted with the animals for electing so unworthy a ruler. So, disgusted animals electing are inflectional. They have two morphemes, free morpheme and one bone morpheme. They are ed, s, and ing, and they are suffixes. Second, I have unworthy. This word has three morphemes: un, worth, and y. Unworthy. And definitely it changed the meaning, so this is derivational. And the last is ruler. Ruler is a derivational too. Next, one day he found a trap with a bit of meat in it. Hurrying to King Monkey, he told him he had found a rich treasure which he had not touched, because it belonged by right to His Majesty the Monkey. All of these morpheme have two morphemes, and they are inflectional and also suffixes. So we don't mention it too much. Next, the greedy monkey followed the fox to the trap. As soon as he saw the meat, the greedy monkey followed the fox to the trap. As soon as he saw the meat, he grasped eagerly for it, only to find himself held fast in the trap. The fox stood off and laughed. So, followed, grasped, and laughed. This is inflectional because they just add ed and suffixes. Greedy, while greedy, eagerly, they are derivational because greed in Indonesia is tamak, and greedy itu ketamakan. And yeah, I think it changed the meaning, so we can call it derivational. Next, you pretend to be our king, he said, and cannot even take care of yourself. Shortly after that, another election among the animals was held. The true leader proves himself by his qualities. Okay, said proves animals qualities. They are inflectional. Shortly, election leader. This is derivational because short is different with shortly. Elect it has different meaning with election. Lead has different meaning with leader. Next. Okay, now we will do the analysis of syntax. At a great meeting of the animals who had gathered to elect a new ruler, the monkey was asked to dance. At a great meeting of the animals, I think this is adverb because from the first sentence there are at. This is preposition, and it as adverb of place. So this is adverbial phrase consists of preposition, a determinant, correct adjective, meeting noun, or the gerund of the position, the determinant, animals, noun. And then from this to this is complement. I think I said it complement because it complete the subject. So this is subject complement. The subject is monkey. So this is complete the subject. And the complement consists of who as relative pronoun as subject, had gathered, this is a verb phrase, or consists of had, auxiliary, gathered as verb, to elect, to infinitive as verb, a determinant, new adjective, ruler, noun, and the monkey, this is a subject, consists of noun phrase, and the noun phrase consists of the as determinant, monkey as noun. The verb was auxiliary, ask verb, and to dance. This is complement to infinitive as adverb. Okay, syntax. The second sentences. Okay, this is determinant. As here, he, subject, did verb, so well, adverb. Why? Because this is explain did, the verb. And then from with 1,000 funny capers and grimaces, this is a complement, and it because this is a noun phrase, so this is object complement. And we can see from this with is a preposition, a as determinant, and so on. Because time is running for 17 minutes, so I think I gotta hurry up. And for that here is conjunction. So usually after conjunction we will use subject and verb. The animal is the subject, consists of noun phrase, determinant, and noun. And this is the verb, were as auxiliary, carried as the verb. And this is entirely of their feet with enthusiasm. This is adverb because this is describe the carried. And here, and then, and there, this is adverb of time. Elected, this is verb, him object, and this is the complement. And I think this is an object complement because it completes the object. Next, the fox is subject, consists of determinant and noun. Did not vote, verb, because after subject, after subject should be verb. And then for the monkey, I think this is adverb because it explain or describe to the verb. And conjunction was verb, much disgusted with the animals for electing so unworthy a ruler. This is subject complement. From this to this, from much to ruler, because this is linking verb, while subject complement usually use linking verb. Next, One day he found a trap with a bit of meat in it. One day, ini adalah adverb. And one is a numeral determiner. They it's noun. He a subject, found as verb. A determinant, trap noun. A trap as object. So the object consists of noun phrase, and then with a bit of meat in it is adverb because it describes the verb. Next, hurrying to King Monkey. This is subject complement because it describes the subject, and the subject is he. Then he the subject, told verb, him object, he subject, had found a rich treasure. This is the object. Had-nya had di sini had found. Had found is a verb. Had is auxiliary. Found is the verb. A rich treasure. This is object. And which this is relative pronoun as object. He subject. Had not touched. This is the verb. Or we can say this is a verb phrase. Had is auxiliary, not adverb. Touch the verb. Because conjunction, its subject, belong verb. And this is, by right to this, His Majesty the Monkey. This is a complement adjective phrase. Next. The greedy monkey followed the fox to the trap. The greedy monkey. So, because this is the verb, so the greedy monkey should be subject. And this is a noun phrase that consists of the as determinant, greedy as adjective, and monkey as noun. Followed verb, the-nya determinant, the fox is the object, consists of noun phrase, the determinant, fox noun. To the trap, this is the adverb of place, consists of preposition, determinant, and noun. Next, as soon as he saw the meat, he grasped eagerly for it, only to find himself held fast in the trap. As soon as, this is conjunction, he as subject, saw as verb, the meat, this is object, consists of noun phrase, there are determinant and noun, this is the subject, and grasped, I forget to change this, it must be verb, and then eagerly adverb, for it is complement. And then only is adverbial. To find himself is the subject, held as verb, as complement. This is subject complement. And in the trap as the adverbial of place. The fox. The fox stood off and laughed. The fox as subject, stood off, laughed as verb, and its conjunction. You pretend to be our king, he said, and cannot even take care of yourself. You as subject, pretend as V, to preposition, to be our king, this is adverb. To-nya preposition, be our king-nya noun. He said subject, he subject, said verb, and conjunction, cannot even take care, this is a verb phrase, consists of models, even as adverb, take care, this is a verb, and of yourself, this is object. Preposition, of its preposition, yourself is reflection pronoun. And this is the last. Oh no. Shortly after that. This is adverb because I think this is explained about the time. And then another relation among the animals. This is subject and was held as verb. And the true leader proves himself by his qualities. So the is determinant, true as adjective, leader as noun. The true leader is the subject, proves is verb, himself by his qualities, this is adverb. Himself is reflexive pronoun, by is preposition, his is possessive pronoun, and qualities is noun. And I think that's all about my analysis or my task. So we can differ from morphology and syntax. Syntax is concerned to the sentence, which talk about what is subject, which is verb, which is complement, which is adverbial, while morphology concerned to that word itself. And I think that's all from my presentation. Thank you for your nice attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.